tell me I did not just see that. Alright guys, so it's time for another Raw review, and this is Monday Night Raw post SummerSlam. Yes, this is the Raw after SummerSlam, and here's what went down, here's what transpired. Let's get into it. We kick off the show with the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, and he looks pissed off. He is pissed. Paul Heyman is pissed as well. They kicked off the show, Brock looking angry, no pyro for him. It's insane. So what happened was the chaos that happened at SummerSlam between Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker. We saw what happened. The Undertaker tapped out to the Kimura lock. The referee never saw it. Instead, he was counting the shoulders down of Brock Lesnar. And so, Brock was pissed. Heyman was pissed. They said that he won. I agree. Sorry, Undertaker, but Brock won. He beat you fair and square. He made you tap out. The referee never saw it, but Undertaker did win at SummerSlam. So that's what it says in the record books. The Undertaker did in fact defeat Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam 2015. So what happened on Raw here with Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar kicking off the show? Plain and simple, Brock wants Taker again. He wants him one last time because he got screwed. Brock got screwed at SummerSlam. And so he demands a rematch with The Undertaker. That's what Paul Heyman said. He wants another match with The Undertaker. And he doesn't want to wait until Night of Champions, not until Hell in a Cell, not until Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, or next year's WrestleMania. He wants Brock Lesnar wants The Undertaker tonight on Raw. He's not going to wait. So we waited. You play the waiting music if you want. And all of a sudden, no Undertaker shows up. So we're like, okay, so what is this going to mean? I mean, is Brock just going to leave the ring and we're going to see what happens next? I don't know. Instead, freaking Bo Dallas comes out. I'm like, dude, are you serious? Bo Dallas, Bray Wyatt's younger brother. Are you kidding me? Bo Dallas. That is not cool. And correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if Bo Dallas is the older one or the younger one of between him and Bray Wyatt. 'Cause I know they're brothers, but I just don't know if he's. I think he's the older one. No, I think he's the younger one. I'm not sure. I don't think it really matters. So Bo Dallas talking crap about Brock Lesnar, telling him to leave, and then Brock got pissed off, and like he normally would, and I don't blame him, and he kicked the hell out of Bo Dallas, took care of him, took him to Suplex City with about 5 German suplexes, and won at 5, and the funny thing was that Brock Lesnar, as soon as he hit like the German suplexes, he left the ring, music played, we thought he was leaving, instead he turned around, Heyman told him to get back in the ring, finish the job, he gave Bo Dallas the F5, then he left. So yeah, Bo Dallas paid the price, talking smack about Brock Lesnar, but ridiculous, man. Get the hell out of here, freaking jobber. If you really want to make Bo Dallas watchable, put him in the Wyatt family. Or like put him in like a feud you actually enjoy. Because right now he's a jobber. So yeah, I could tell you right now, this was honestly the best episode of Monday Night Raw I've ever seen in such a long time. And I'm telling you right now, hands down, this episode of Raw is the best Raw of 2015. Hands down, no other episode of Monday Night Raw can top this one because that's how good it was. Just the fact that Bo Dallas went to Suplex City, just the fact that the Dudley Boys return. Yes, the Dudley Boys return. The New Day took on the Lucha Dragons. The New Day won the Tag Team Championships for the second time, and they took on the Lucha Dragons on Raw. New Day won. They didn't get to celebrate. Instead, out came out the Dudleys. I was like, what? The Dudley Boys are back? And yeah, the Dudley Boys are back. If you don't believe me, I'll show you right now. Well, to those of you who didn't watch Raw, this is proof that the Dudley Boys are back in the WWE. So there you have it. The Dudley Boys are back, and I believe they are coming for the Tag Team Championships and Night of Champions. So book it WWE, book it Triple H, book it Stephanie, make it official. The New Day versus the Dudley Boys for the WWE Tag Team Championships and Night of Champions, September 20th. Book it, make it official. Because I can't wait to see Dudley Boys take the titles. Oh man. And they gave Xavier Woods a 3D through the table, and they also did the "What's that?" the 20-year-old joke. They still do it. It's hilarious. It's funny. So it was awesome to see the Dudley Boys back in over 10 years. That explains why, for those of you who've been watching Impact Wrestling on the Destination America Network, if you even watch, you don't have to worry, but Bully Ray was taken out by someone. And I guess he doesn't care who took him out because he just returned to the WWE with his brother, Devon Dudley, the Dudley Boys. Okay, I'm getting a little carried away. So we had a SummerSlam rematch, and this was Team AMBRIEGNS, Bray Wyatt, and Luke Harper. A SummerSlam rematch, and we saw what happened at SummerSlam. Roman Reigns was taken out. He was about sleeping out. He was literally sleeping outside the ring for 5 minutes, and the crowd started laughing at him and chanted Roman sleeping. It was pretty funny. But Roman came back into the ring. I don't know why they were booing him. I really don't. And he hit the spear, and he got the win for him and Ambrose. So AMBRIEGNS takes on the Wyatt family rematch right now. And it wasn't a normal match. Of course, it ends in a DQ. But I'll tell you why it ended in a DQ. It kind of made sense that it ended in a DQ. Not just the fact that Reigns was going to go for a spear and, like, say Bray Wyatt was going to attack them and Luke Harper was the legal man. You get the point. But Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. Now, we know Eric Rowan's been injured for quite a while, and I don't think he's going to be returning for quite some time. Probably by the time he comes back, he may come back with the Wyatt family. But I don't know if that's even possible right now for him to return to the Wyatt family, because, yes, we have a new member of the Wyatt family, and this was honestly shocking, to say the least. I've never heard of this guy before. I've never seen him before. People have been saying he's from NXT, because, like, usually when you see someone you never seen in the WWE, or like someone you see, like, say they debut to the WWE and they come from like TNA, then like one of the commentators will say, "Oh, that's Rob, no, that's Mike Knox from TNA." They would say something like that, but the commentators had no idea who the hell this guy was. I had no idea who he was either. Some guy from NXT, the hell's his name? Braun Strowman or something like that. He's basically Bray Wyatt times 2. Because he literally looks like Bray Wyatt, but he's like a muscular, he's like a muscular, taller version of Bray Wyatt. So that's what we call him. That's why Grimm's Toy Show. That's why Grimm calls him Bray Wyatt times 2. So he comes out with a black sheep mask on, and he attacks both Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose with like this crazy ass chokehold. I guess that's his finisher, and he chokes them out. And Bray Wyatt takes care of them, I guess. And so later in the night, Bray Wyatt did reveal that the newest member of the Wyatt family was Sister Abigail's black sheep, known as Braun Strowman. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his first name right, but I know his last name was pronounced Strowman. So Braun Strowman is the newest member of the Wyatt family. Never heard of the guy before, never seen him in NXT. I've been watching NXT for for about a few months now, and I've just never heard of this guy. I've never seen this guy, but he did debut in 2014 of NXT. But I wasn't watching NXT at the time. I started watching NXT literally. I know I said a few months ago. I started watching NXT like around April. Yeah, like around March or April, somewhere between those 2 months. I started watching NXT. I've been watching NXT ever since, and that's why I saw Takeover, and I reviewed Takeover for you guys to enjoy. So there you go. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what this Braun Strowman guy is gonna be doing for the Wyatt family, and you know what's gonna happen now. Now that the Wyatt family has a new member, you know Team AMBRIEGNS is going to be looking for someone to help him out to take care of the Wyatt family once and for all. So you got to wonder who is Ambrose and Reigns going to who are they going to pick to help defend them against the Wyatt family? Who are they going to pick to bring the fight to the Wyatt family, basically? That's what I'm trying to say. So we had this 8-man tag team match on Raw. It was basically like it was basically like the 8 superstars that competed at all at SummerSlam. It was the team of Randy Orton, Cesaro, RYBACK, and Dolph Ziggler, who by the way had new gear. Yes, Ziggler had new gear. He's no longer wearing tights. He's wearing pants now, and he's got black wrist tape instead of white. So that's pretty cool to see him in new gear. I dig it. And they took on the team of Mr. Money in the Bank, Sheamus, Kevin Owens, Rusev, and Big Show. So overall, it was an awesome match, and the ending was hilarious because Sheamus was knocked out by the Big Show, his tag team partner. He was knocked out by Big Show, and Randy Orton took advantage and RKO'd him. And so Randy Orton picked up the victory for his team. And then the funny part was that after the match, everybody was blaming the Big Show for ruining the match, knocking out his partner Sheamus, and so everybody, basically Kevin Owens and Rusev were blaming the Big Show for not winning the match, for not letting the match go properly the way they wanted to. And so the funny part was that Kevin Owens and Rusev, they tried to beat up Big Show, and it backfired on them as they tried to deliver a double suplex, and they failed miserably. Big Show tossed them like children, and so they left. Orton's team came back into the ring as they took care of the Big Show. What they did was hilarious. Ziggler hit a super kick, right? And then the funny part was that after Ziggler hit the super kick, the two strongest guys of the team, RYBACK and Cesaro, what they did was that they lifted the Big Show up like in a gorilla press slam. Like it's like they were going for a gorilla press slam, basically. They lifted the Big Show up in the air, and Randy Orton was right there in front of them, and they dropped Big Show right on Randy Orton's right into Randy Orton's RKO. It was hilarious. Oh my god! I have footage right here to show you. This was one of the funniest things I've ever seen before. Check this out. So super kick by Ziggler, and then watch this. RYBACK and Cesaro lift the Big Show up, and BAM! RKO! One more time. Woo! So that was hilarious to see Big Show just being tossed around like that. So that was funny. Alright, let me go back to this. So yeah, that was the 8-man tag team match with a funny ass ending. A Big Show getting destroyed by Team Orton. So, okay, so Jon Stewart cost John Cena the WWE World Heavyweight Championship This was going to be Cena's 16th title to tie Ric Flair. And so Stewart heard enough of it, and what he did is that he hit Cena in the gut with a steel chair, just like how I explained it on my SummerSlam review. He cost John Cena the match. I was pretty pissed off about that because, you know, even though Seth Rollins won, of course Seth Rollins, I'm wearing freaking Seth Rollins shirt, so I should be happy about it, man. He's the man. He's no longer the future of the WWE. He's the man. So I'm happy that Seth Rollins won. I'm just pissed off the fact that how he won. He had a freaking interference help again. I don't get that. He won. He defeated Dean Ambrose and Money in the Bank in a hellacious ladder match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Then he defeated, he took on Brock Lesnar at Battleground. He went to Suplex City, got his ass whooped by the Beast. He didn't really get any offense on Brock Lesnar. So Lesnar destroyed him, took him to Suplex City at Battleground. And you know, you saw what happened. Brock Lesnar got attacked by The Undertaker, blah, 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 blah. They fought at SummerSlam, blah, 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 blah. Seth Rollins still the champion, blah, 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 blah. So basically what I'm trying to say is that Seth Rollins has been doing, you know, he's been in these title matches on his own without the help of the Authority. So that's what we've been waiting to see. I've been waiting to see Seth Rollins actually go one-on-one with his opponent and whatever rivalry he has with his opponent. One-on-one with no stupid help by the Authority. So that's how we've been getting that for the past couple months. And that's how it should be. But it didn't happen like that at SummerSlam. Because Jon Stewart got in this ridiculous... He ruined such a great match, it's not even funny. He ruined such a great match, it's not even funny. So, they announced that Jon Stewart was coming on Raw to explain his actions, to why he attacked Cena, and what he said was that he didn't want Cena to tie Ric Flair at 16 World Championships. Okay, reasonable answer, right? But the thing that didn't make sense was that, the Nature Boy came out, Ric Flair came out, he returned, and he's basically told Jon Stewart that he was rooting for John Cena. I understand that. I could get that. He was rooting for John Cena to break the record, to tie the record because he said that. Okay. Do not laugh at me. I have the worst Ric Flair impression. He basically told Jon Stewart, you know, someday someone's gonna tie my record. Someday someone's gonna break the record, and that's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah. Don't laugh at me. That was the worst Ric Flair impression ever. Tyrone Magnus has the best Ric Flair impression ever. So, thumbs up for that. No, really. So Flair told Jon Stewart that he knows that one day, eventually, someone's gonna tie Ric Flair's record, that being John Cena. And then someone's gonna break the record, that being John Cena. Because I think the only person that's about close to Cena's record is Randy Orton at 12 World Championships, right? Yeah, 12. Randy Orton's a 12-time champion, so if he win, it would still be a long time for Orton to tie Ric Flair's record because when Cena was a 12-time champion, it kind of took him a couple years just to get at like 14 titles. But yeah. Okay, so Jon Stewart was pissed off that Flair said that. Well, he wasn't really pissed off, but he apologized to Flair saying that, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I shouldn't have done that. You idiots, then why'd you do it in the first place? You know? What's the point of getting involved in a title match, costing the challenger the championship, and then just apologizing, saying that, oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Jon Stewart, you're the biggest idiot I've ever heard of. You're the biggest idiot I've ever seen on TV. Okay, I don't care about your stupid Daily Show. Okay, no, I don't think does anybody watch the Daily Show? Because I sure don't. I think it's. I mean, even if I would watch, I don't know. The only time I saw the Daily Show was that when Seth Rollins got involved. Is when Seth Rollins had a feud with Jon Stewart, and then Seth Rollins made his own Daily Show. That was hilarious to see that. Okay, all right. Like I said, I'm getting a little carried away again. So John Cena came out. He heard enough of what Jon Stewart had to say. He was looking really pissed off. And he took off his hat. He ran into the ring. He looking pissed off, saying that you and me gotta talk. So Ric Flair stayed out of it. He stood in the middle of the ring in the corner. While John Cena and Jon Stewart were talking it off. Cena told Stewart, you cost me the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and you made me lose my United States Champion to that Seth Rollins. And because of you, Seth Rollins is now the United States Champion, and he's still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And Stewart understands that. But he was trying to explain to John Cena that, I can understand that, John, but you have to understand that I didn't want you to tie Ric Flair's record at 16 World Championships. So John had enough of it. He heard enough of Stewart's crap, gave Stewart an AA, and took him out of his misery. Put him out of his misery, I should say. So he AA'd him, and so yeah, Jon Stewart deserved that. He should have. What can I say? He should have never got involved in the first place. Because usually when you get involved in a title match, you don't apologize. You say what you have to say. You say that, oh, this guy deserved it. He didn't deserve to be the world champion. That's why I hate him. He didn't deserve to be a champion. You don't just apologize and be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. I will never do it again. I promise. So stupid. That was the end of that segment. Back when the commercial was over, as soon as that segment finished, John Cena was backstage and was talking to Renee Young, Dean Ambrose's girlfriend. Dean Ambrose. Yeah, okay. So, Dean Ambrose has got a girlfriend, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Let me get serious here. So, John Cena told Renee Young, because Renee Young was like, you just gave an AA to Jon Stewart? And Cena was like, I did what I wanted to do. So, yeah. He did what he wanted to do, basically, is what he said. And he's having another talk with Seth Rollins later in the night when his statue gets revealed by the Authority. And then we cut off. Okay, now we go. Okay, so we could skip the other crap that happened on Raw. Stardust turning on King Barrett, blah, 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 blah. And I don't think no one cares about that. I don't think no one cares about the Divas match. The funny part about the Divas match is that the crowd was going absolute ape crap. The crowd was like so pissed off about the Divas match. It's not even funny. Like, first they did a wave, then they chanted "We are awesome," then they chanted "boring." They absolutely hated this Divas match, and I don't blame them one bit because we've been seeing the same matches for like a month now with the Divas Revolution going on. Between Team PCB, Team Bella, and Team Bad. We've been seeing the same matches non-stop for over a month. We're kind of sick and tired of it, the same matches every week. You gotta change it at some point. So the crowd got sick of it, and they did their thing. And then I was reading on Facebook, an article that said that 7 of the Divas from Raw were kind of pissed off at the Brooklyn crowd because they didn't care one bit about the Divas match. So yeah, so we skip that, blah 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 blah. We head into the main event. The main event was the 8-man tag team match with an awesome ending. So after that was when Seth Rollins' statue was getting revealed. So what they did was that as soon as they're going on the commercial break, they brought in a forklift to help, you know, because that statue is like weighs a ton, so it's because it's made out of gold and stuff. You know, so they get a guy with driving a forklift, deliver the statue into the ring. They get all these different people, you know, bring the statue into the ring, put it in the middle of the ring, put the curtain down. Yeah, so we come back and the authorities in the ring. They bring out Seth Rollins. Before they do that, they announce Mr. McMahon's birthday was on Monday Night Raw, so they wished him happy birthday, and I did too. So Vince McMahon's now a 70-year-old boss in WWE, father of the WWE. Happy birthday once again, Mr. McMahon. We head into Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins comes out. The authority brings out Seth Rollins. Triple H no longer calls him the future of the WWE. He now calls him the man, because he holds both titles. So Rollins comes out. He gives this like thank you speech. He gives this like blah blah blah. He gives like a speech basically saying, "Oh, thank you for this, Triple H. Thank you for this, Stephanie." Blah 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 blah. No disrespect to Seth Rollins. He is the man indeed. Okay. So no disrespect to them. I'm just trying to finish this video off. So blah 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 blah. Blah. That happens. Seth Rollins' statue is about to be revealed. So after all that, the drum roll goes off. They're doing the drum roll. The curtain comes up, and who do we see? Nope, not Seth Rollins' statue. We see Sting, the icon Sting, the vigilante. He's back. Oh my God, I was shocked myself. Hell, my reaction to this was priceless. I was like, I had the same exact reaction that Michael Cole had. We both said literally, what the hell at the same time. It's not even funny. Check this out. So, here you can see the curtain, right? And this is what happens.
What the hell? Sting! Oh my God! What? Sting!
Yeah, so me and Michael Cole said, what the hell at the same time. Because we were both shocked. I was shocked myself. When the hell... Okay, the last time we saw Sting was back at WrestleMania 31. He was in a feud with Bray Wyatt. That was the last time we saw Sting. Oh wait, not Bray Wyatt. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Triple H, my bad. He was in a feud with Triple H. I don't know why I said Bray Wyatt. I think it's because Bray Wyatt and Sting are looking to have a match soon. Or Sting and The Undertaker. Whatever. Get to the point. So, Sting comes back, right? He attacks Seth Rollins. And he holds up the championship. He holds up the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. As Seth Rollins still has the United States Champion over his waist. And so... you can see how serious Sting looks. I mean, he's not playing around. And I don't know what the deal was with his makeup with his face paint. Like, he wasn't even in a match or anything. He didn't get beat up or anything. So some of his face paint was coming off. But I was looking at this this meme, and I posted it on my Instagram. It says, "Nothing personal, Seth. I just hate people who use the pedigree." And I couldn't agree more. So what I put was that I couldn't agree more. Either bring back the curb stomp, but I know they won't. But we have to see it eventually. I couldn't agree more. Either bring back the curb stomp or get a new finisher. No one wants to see another freaking pedigree. No disrespect to Seth Rollins, because like Triple H said it, he is the man. Just sick of seeing the pedigree every week by Seth Rollins. So, there you have it. Yeah, I just read it off my Instagram. And that's what I put. And I was super serious when I said that. I wasn't joking around. I'm tired of seeing Seth Rollins deliver the pedigree week after week. I'm tired of seeing, Seth Rollins doing the pedigree. It's just not right. So, that's why I said either bring back the curb stomp or get a new finisher. I know they won't bring back the curb stomp. I mean, they could eventually, but right now it's nothing. So, Seth Rollins, please get a new finisher. That's all I'm saying. Just get a new finisher. Get rid of the pedigree. That's Triple H's finisher, not yours. No disrespect, man. Just get a new finisher. Oh my god. So Sting holds up the world title, and he sends a message to Seth Rollins. We go off the air on Monday Night Raw on the WWE Network, and Triple H makes it official that at Night of Champions, September 20th, Sting gets his title wish. He goes one-on-one with the man, the architect, the champions of champions, Seth Rollins, for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in the main event Night of Champions. It's happening. This is the first time ever Sting's facing Seth Rollins. First time ever we're ever going to see a feud between Sting and Seth Rollins. Sting is 53 years old, man. It's crazy. How I mean, I'm speechless. I can't even, I'm so speechless right now because Raw was just so damn good. So many surprise returns. New Wyatt family member. Crazy ass Big Show segment at the end of the match. You know, I don't even want to say anymore. This review's over. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments down below what you guys thought of Raw. I know you guys thought it was amazing. I rate this Raw a solid 10 out of 10 because I cannot get over the fact that the Dudley Boys return, Ric Flair return, and Sting return all in the same night. And Jesus. And a new Wyatt family member in Braun Strowman. Jesus Christ. So thank you guys for watching this Raw review, and I'll catch you guys later. Oh my god.